What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Swipe Up 22, where I share my favorite posts from Instagram. Let's get it going from the first one with the first one from Street Art Globe. A little behind the scenes, as it were. Jack Nicholson warming up for his scene, the Here's Johnny scene from The Shining, 1980 and 1980. So it's pretty interesting. Kind of getting himself psyched up to become a crazy person.
Come on, you. Oh, come on, Dad. Come on.
Well, when for Shelley?
Die. Axe murder, kill.
He had him dancing around, kind of getting all psyched up. It's interesting. I like it. I like watching the behind the scenes.
I can't get out! Let it out! Run! Quick!
Little pigs, let me come in.
All right, so this next one is from a series from Paperboy on Instagram, as shared by Street Art Globe. You can check his work out at the Moco Museum. But they're just these fun, cutouts mixed with photography. You got Deadpool, guitar player, penguin. Probably my favorite one is the Indiana Jones swiping the idol, the bag of sand. These are just fun little drawings. I don't know, just a fun little thing. I love just sharing other artists' kind of work. It's an interesting kind of way to mix, basically stencils with photography. But yeah, so there you go, Paperboy. Now moving on to the rains that happened out here in the desert. There's a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. It was just all of a sudden these giant washes that we have are just full of water, rushing water. We have like these rivers going through all parts of the valley. Of course, not all the roads or bridges over these washes, so a bunch of roads closed down. It was just hell to get around. If you flew into the Palm Springs airport and you're going out to Indio, it took probably 2 hours. What would normally take a half hour. It was just crazy LA-like traffic. There's only a few roads into Palm Springs and a few roads out, and it was just insanity. So this one's from Desert Doyen. I don't know how you say your name. Yeah. Just a giant river. It was crazy. And I was out driving that day. And it was really cool to see, Some of the roads are still closed, but a lot of them just opened back up, after a few days. They're built, apparently, to withstand this kind of stuff. But I can't imagine what destruction would happen if there weren't these washes, these giant washes out here. But yeah, crazy stuff. All right, moving on. It was Ari Shaffir's birthday last week. And it's going to be the 9th anniversary of his Storyteller show. The Comedy Store posted this. One of my Photoshops that I did for Ari probably about a year ago or so. One of a few for the Ari Shaffir's renamed Storyteller show. It's one of the most common ones that they use, images they use when he's doing his shows all around the world, his storytelling shows. So for me, it was cool to see the Comedy Store posting one of my Photoshops, as well as some other people's Photoshops for the Ari Shaffir Jew, his new hour that he's working on that hopefully he'll be recording soon. He's been working on it for probably 2 years now, I think, maybe. Then, of course, you can check out his past specials, Paid Regular. What is that first one? I have one of his hours on vinyl. His first one, Thanks for the Holocaust or something like that. Skanks for the Holocaust. I forget. But yeah, happy birthday to Ari Shaffir. And if you're in the LA area, go to the Comedy Store. It's like the best. So I don't know, next Monday. So that's probably a couple days ago is when he performed. But yeah, if check out arithegreat.com, arishafir.com. Go watch him. He's hilarious, and it was amazing doing all the photoshops I did for him, and I plan on doing more. Just it's been chaos doing everything else, so I'll be doing that. But finishing off with World Star, this kind of reminded me of the conversation I had with Vicky Pezza on the members only podcast, patreon.com/inspired disorder. I had a 2-hour long conversation with Vicky. Haven't talked to her in a few years. A lot of new things have happened with her in her life. So become a member over there and you can listen to that. I'm going to be putting that up. It should be out by the time this episode comes out. But yeah, 2-hour long episode. Audio quality isn't the best. And I'll be putting clips of that up in the Ray Taylor show coming up, so look forward to that. But this one, let me read it. If I do a job in 30 minutes, it's because I spend 10 years learning how to do that in 30 minutes. You owe me for the years, not the minutes. It's like, so many people are used to being paid by the hour, but it's like you got to understand the quality. Like if I do a Photoshop, it takes me. I'm doing 90% of the Photoshop work in my head. Right? If I'm doing a podcast, most of it's not even in the production, but I've done it so many times. I've done it thousands of times that the thing that would take you the longest to try and figure out how to produce something, it's not worth it, because you have to learn how to use the tools, right? And then you can be fast. And then there's people that love shortcuts where they, instead of taking the time to learn how to do something, they'll just try and throw it together super quick and then are surprised when it all falls apart. But yeah, I love this little post from World Star. Respect people that have been doing the shit for a long time. They know what they're doing. It's not like it takes a lot of time to get good at stuff. I mean, some people kind of can learn quicker than others, for sure. Some people take to different things faster than others do. And can maybe accelerate their learning ability. But as far as experience, it's invaluable. And knowing how to use your tools and do the work properly is very important. So that's it for this week on Swipe Up. Let me do some shout outs here for all the people that helped share their posts on Instagram. Shout out to Street Art Globe. Shout out Jack Nicholson. Shout out Paperboyo. Shout out Moco Museum. Shout out Desert Doyen. Shout out to I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm reading it for the first time out loud. I don't know. Desert Doyen. I don't know. Shout out the Comedy Store. Shout out Ari Shaffir and shout out World Star. Have a great day, everybody. Actually, new episodes of The Ray Taylor Show do come out every day. Subscribe on IGTV and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at patreon.com/inspired disorder. InspiredDisorder.com for all of my artwork and podcasts and things that I've done over the years. At Ray Taylor for me on all social media. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!